Yo, what's up? My name's Petraus. Welcome back to another episode of Loot from 1 Hour in the Pokemon series, where we go through every single Pokemon in the Pokedex and do Loot from 1 Hour. Now, today, we're actually on the Cool Duder account, which is the Roto Pokemon account, because we're going to be farming Girder here, because in the series, I really need to farm Girder to get that competitive Conkeldurr. If you don't know about Roto Pokemon, I heavily recommend checking it out. It's a really cool series where I sort of play through the regions as a main account would, and develop and progress my account the way a main account would in 2022, and sort of gather Pokemon, gather materials, with a side goal in each region. So in Unova, I've been completing a competitive team. But anyways, this video is a Loot from 1 Hour. I don't want to get too distracted and worry about Roto Pokemon. So anyways, this video is going to be Loot from 1 Hour. Today we're going to be farming a Girder. We're just going to be needing a Breloom with a False Swipe and Spore, and Toxic Orb is nice, and then a Teleport Pokemon. Those are really only two needed Pokemon. Everything else is a backup, just in case my Breloom dies and I encounter a shiny or something by off chance. So we're going to be farming here in Icarus City. This is the best place to farm the Timber, Girder, Conkeldurr line, because it's a very common encounter right here in Icarus, in the Twist Mountain. And Twist Mountain, it's just so close to the PC. You know, obviously the Icarus City PC is right there. Twist Mountain is right here. From this point on, I'll just be running back and forth, probably along the up and down north-south line, just running back in here until I find Girders, and then whenever I find them, I should be able to False Swipe them once, Spore them once, and throw Pokeballs. I'll go catching them for 1 hour, and I will see you guys when I'm done. I'll show you guys the loots and how much profit we make. Alright, here is the first Girder encounter though, so time starts now. I'll see you guys when I'm done with the hour. I do want to quickly mention that even though there are tepid encounters here, I'm going to be skipping this for the sake of this video, since I want every single encounter to be a Girder. In this series, in Loot from 1 Hour, I always skip the rare encounters, even if it's worthwhile usually to catch them, because I want to focus on the Pokemon at hand, which obviously in this case is Timber, Girder, and Conkeldurr. Now, Timber, Girder, and Conkeldurr are really cool Pokemon because they're in the humanoid A group, which can be a pretty expensive A group. It's a pretty fantastic one, as well as Conkeldurr is, I believe, currently like the third most used Pokemon in OU. It's really powerful. The fourth, excuse me, at 24% usage and a 53% win rate. Very powerful Pokemon. Very desired and very wanted. So those are sort of the reasonings why I wanted to choose this Pokemon and why it's such a fantastic Pokemon for profit, let alone, you know, just farming for the side series of Roto Pokemon. So here's another Conkeldurr. I'm gonna go ahead and catch this. I'll see you guys after the 1 hour is over. Seriously this time. Alright, I'm back after catching Girder for 1 hour, and I'll be totally honest, for whatever reason, this account seems cursed when it comes to farming Girder. We only caught three Girders that were worse than useless. Actually, there's four, I guess. These are all bad IV useless Girders that I have to release. Girders and male humanoid egg group Pokemon do not have any sort of base price. I just checked the GTL and double checked and everything. There's no species base price. None of these are worth selling. I'm just going to go ahead and have to release all of them. So unfortunate, but you know what? Not every grind is going to have a solid base price. You have to rely on the RNG sometimes, and it looks like the RNG did not follow through, but sometimes that happens. You have those dry spells. Not every hour can be fantastic. So let's go ahead and get to the sorting, and I'll see you guys with the final price check on this. Alright, so after releasing all of the useless Girders, we're left with 4 Girders, one of which I'm going to be using on this account and breeding up probably into a decent Conkeldurr, or at least that's my hope. I think that's the one I'm going to be using. I could honestly arguably use this one as well. 30 attack, 30 HP, 24 special defense. We'll see, but I think I'm going to be rolling with this one. We'll see though. Anything's possible. But anyways, I'm going to be keeping this one, but I'm still going to price check it. So I'll go ahead and show you guys the profits made, or at least the revenue made. Honestly, going through all the calc on the profits probably aren't even worth for something like this. Now, I will be keeping this Girder, but I do want to go ahead and show you guys the price check for it. So the best way to do this is going to be, you know, checking 31 HP, 31 defense, and we do want to check the species if possible. If everything is going to be super inaccurate, it looks like everything's looking super inaccurate so far. We're just gonna jump to the egg group then. So it's at least it's not many Pokemon to price check, so I can go ahead and show you guys like my process for everything. What's about 17k? Actually, a lot more Pokemon than I thought. Honestly, this was much better than I expected. I'd probably go ahead and list this thing for 16. I mean, there's right under this one. I'd undercut this one and put it at 16,990 Pokemon. So we're gonna put that onto the calculator. 16. I'll just do 17k. It gets too messy if we calculate. I'm misclicking every number. It gets too messy if we calculate as 16,999. So there we go. First one calc. Let's go move on to the next one. At least in these like lower profit ones, we can at least go through each one. I'll show you guys the price checking for all of them. So once again, we'll do actually if we're just selling this for the 1x31. You know what? Let's try to go ahead and price check it by species. So 1x31 Timber Gonna go for around 9 to 10k. That's pretty fair. Girder, same thing. Yeah, and then just Conkeldurr shouldn't matter. So yeah, I think 10k. We're hoping someone will buy this as a species. It'll take a lot longer to sell for sure, but it's definitely worth it. I don't need my money ASAP or anything, so I'd probably end up selling this one. I probably will end up selling this one for 10k. I mean, right under it, it'd be 9,998 Pokeyen to be exact. Now this one, I actually already know the price on this one. It's just gonna be around 4k. This is a really simple one. Humanoid, male, sort down. The reason I check either by age group or by species. So the reason I'm checking by species at all, which by species means like buy a Timber, buy a Conkeldurr, buy a Girder, instead of just the general egg group. So we do egg group there because Conkeldurr / Girder they don't need the special attack IV. I'm basically I'm checking it as a breeder. It's really important when selling anything in Pokemon to understand what you're selling it for. To understand why someone is buying your Pokemon will really help you price check it. So for this one, let's go ahead and do this. I didn't add the 4K. Let's go ahead and add the 4K. Easy peasy. Pretty casual video. 30 HP, 30 attack, 2 times 30. I think I do want to check this one as species if possible. Really, literally the 2 most important stats on a Timber / Girder / Conkeldurr are going to be the 2 times 31, but that's obviously super overpriced, not accurate. Let me check for Girder. Girder's probably more farmed, honestly. People might just pick up Timbers during the storyline or something. 60k for this, still really overpriced. I'm assuming Conkeldurr is also going to be overpriced. Yeah, unfortunately so. Let's go ahead and check humanoid male. It is looking at a soft. I'm really surprised. These are actually really decent prices. Yeah, this one should definitely sell for maybe like 12k. This one's probably a little overpriced. It's been listed for around 4 days. Yeah, I'd say it's overpriced. I'd say 10k, honestly. If I'm being totally honest, you might be able to sell this one for like 14,999 if you really want to like slow sale it. But I think 10k is a more honest price, and I want to give you guys a realistic estimate of how much money is made. So in terms of revenue, we only made 41k, unfortunately, during this loot for 1 hour. Not every loot for 1 hour is built the same. It always ends up being quite different due to a number of factors, RNG, actual price of the Pokemon, the position of the economy. So many things change, but you know what? That is the outcome of this one. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you have any thoughts in the comments down below. Let me know if you enjoyed the video by liking the video physically. It does help me out a lot, and it is free. Subscribing for future Pokemon content would be a genius thing to do. You can check out all the playlist links down below if you want more Pokemon content after this video is over. You can join the Discord to see whenever new videos are uploaded or whenever I'm live on YouTube. I've been streaming 4 times a week, which has been a lot of fun. And then finally, if you do want to go above and beyond, becoming a YouTube member to be for $5 a month, dropping a Twitch Prime or a Twitch sub, hitting up my Patreon, Venmo, yeah, that's all. Hitting up those are all fantastic, which all that stuff is linked below. The description is full of tons of information. So hope you guys enjoyed. Hope this was helpful. Have a great day. I'll see you guys later. See you next vid. My name is Petrowski. Peace.